All right, now this video may be different because I ain't talking about real life or anything, or but that's what yeah. But I want to talk about Blue Lock. Yes, I know this is different. If y'all watch anime, if y'all don't watch anime, give Blue Lock a look. Watch it. It's amazing. Season 2 wasn't as good, but the final episodes of season 2 was absolutely amazing, beautiful. All right, I'm gonna say that, but I will get into spoilers and stuff. And if y'all don't wanna, listen to me talk about spoilers, click off the video, or just like, I don't know, be like, hey, spoilers or something. But Blue Lock, if you don't know anything about Blue Lock is a soccer anime. Yes, I know, soccer anime, sports anime. I don't like sports anime. Give this one a watch. All right, it it may be soccer, but it's more than just soccer. All right, it looks like they have fucking superpowers in soccer. Like, um, there's this one character, Barrow. He claims himself the king of soccer, and he has a whole fucking lion. Like their aura is oh my god, it's crazy. But give Blue Lock a watch. But I want to talk about Nagi. All right, because I didn't know the author said that Nagi is the second protagonist, and what got me thinking was since Nagi's the second protagonist, did the author want to make Isagi go through the being kicked off of Blue Lock, but he just put it as Nagi instead? I don't know if I'm bugging or tweaking. I probably am, but since Isagi's the main character, I feel like the author kind of wanted to, like, I don't know, make him get kicked out of Blue Lock and then become better and then come back. But I know Blue Lock is like, once you get kicked out, you don't come back. It's only for the best. And I thought the author wanted to make him go through that, but instead he made Nagi go through that. That's why he has this whole side story. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tweaking. But do I feel like Nagi's gonna come back? I genuinely have no idea. Like, I really have no idea. I feel like Nagi a little. I just feel like he is going to come back because of all the stuff people are talking about and how they keep on showing Nagi even after his own side story. So I feel like Nagi will come back. I might be tweaking. I might be tweaking. All right, but I am with the Nagi fans that he will come back somehow. Because if you haven't seen the recent chapters, right? The recent chapters, it's Nagi. After they talk about Blue Lock and the new gen of the other countries, which I'm so excited. I want to see their character looks. I know I'm gonna have at least one new favorite of the new. But it is confirmed Don Lorenzo is playing and Kaiser's playing, so we might see a comeback with them. But Nagi's in the arcade all by himself, which makes me feel sad. I felt so bad for my boy Nagi because he's in the arcade all by himself playing, and he was playing like I think a fighting game, and of course he lost, and it says continue, and people are saying that's like symbolism of how Nagi will accept the big offer from one of the clubs he got, right, and he'll play soccer for them, and then like go into like the U20 and fight against Blue Lock or something, or probably join Blue Lock. I don't know. What I feel like is going to happen is someone is going to get injured. Someone is going to get injured, and they need at least, they said they need 23 players, right? Someone's going to get injured. And they're like, and Ego, well, I doubt Ego's going to say it, but Ego's probably going to be like, we can't continue if he's injured. And they're like, well, I got one other person I can call. And Ego's probably going to hate it, but he's going to be like, we can call Nagi Seshiro back or some shit like that. Hey, I'm let me cook a little bit. And once Nagi gets, like, I don't know, a letter, or probably Isagi comes to see Nagi himself, right? And Nagi's like, Isagi, what are you doing here? And Isagi's like, I came here to tell you we need you. And Nagi's gonna be like, what? And Isagi's gonna be like, Nagi, Blue Lock needs you. And then he's gonna get his fucking not potential, but his ego back. He's gonna get his ego back because Blue Lock is needing Nagi after they kicked Nagi out, right? And he's gonna get his ego back. Well, I think after a little bit of talking, but Nagi's gonna get his ego back, and he's gonna be like, okay, Striker. Oh shit, I don't know. I'm trying to cook something. Good. Hold on. He's gonna be like, okay, Striker, I'll see you on the field, and this time I'll sell my soul on the field. Or some shit like that. Hey, am I not cooking? Am I not cooking? Am I not cooking? Please tell me I'm not cooking, bro. I feel like I'm cooking a little bit. At least a little bit. If not, then just call me corny. But I feel like some shit like that is going to go down, or Nagi is going to join another team. But let me tell you this. People are talking about how Isagi is going to break Shigeti's leg. I'm sitting here like, what has cut? What? Because the author said that how devoted are you Isagi's fans, or after this you some of y'all won't like Isagi as much or something like that, right? And I'm over here thinking like, what does that mean? Is it gonna do something bad? But apparently people are talking about how Isagi's gonna break Shigeti's leg, and I'm like, what are y'all talking about? No way, my goat Isagi's gonna do that. Yes, I'm an Isagi fan. All right. I'm sorry, I'm getting on side talking about Blue Lock, but yes, I'm an Isagi fan. I am. Oh, don't even get me started on my boy. All right, I love Isagi. All right, he's hype. Don't get me wrong. I know he's main character, and that's basic. Okay. I like Isagi, but I also like Raichi. I think that's his name, with the sexy style. Which I hope they show more of my boy Raichi. All right, don't get me wrong. I think Raichi is cool as hell. All right, I think he needs to be shown some more love. All right, he is a good defender. He is a really good defender. But I just want to see more of his ego, you know? Because I hate how some characters didn't have ego. Like that monk dude. I know that monk dude is, I know he got kicked out now and stuff like that, but I wish I would have seen at least a little bit of ego besides him just grabbing on Ren and getting fouls and shit, you know what I mean? Because I know he had an ego somewhere, they just didn't want to show it. All right? I don't know how he made it that long, all right? He was clutch at some moments, all right? He was clutch, but he just had to go. He wasn't in, you know? He was just surviving. He didn't have the ego. He said he didn't want to take over the temple. All right, make that ego. Be like, I don't want to take over my temple, but I am going to be the best striker so I can prove the monk people wrong. Or some shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tweaking, all right? Yeah, I don't think my goat Isagi is going to break that man's leg, all right? But maybe. He just might. I don't know. If that nigga turns evil, I'm still going to be by my goat's side, all right? I don't give a fuck, all right? I'm a glaze on the nigga. I don't give a fuck. Saitoshi is not going to be there. Sorry to say, Saitoshi's not going to be there. Because nobody's talking about him. And I think, yeah, Isagi's not going to work with Sai. Or Ren's not going to work with Sai. So, sorry to say, Sai fans, but Sai's not going to be in it. But they said that this generation soccer will change. Because they're talking about how the World Cup people is watching the Junior World Cup, U20 World Cup. So I feel like after Blue Lock, or at least I think after Blue Lock wins the World Cup, or the Junior World Cup, they will go against the actual people in World Cup. So hopefully we might see our GOAT, Messi or Ronaldo, or they might show one of them, or Ronaldinho. I forgot how to say his name. I know he doesn't play soccer, or he doesn't anymore, but he's still pretty cool. Hopefully they show mentions of those. I'm so excited for the next chapter. I know it's been leaked and stuff, but oh, please. All right. What's his name? I forgot how to say his name. The dude who can dribble. I know it starts with a B. I don't know how to say his name. You know, who has the monster, but he defeated his monster and he became the monster. And him. He's one of the craziest dribblers. Don't get me wrong. I think he's cool. He was one of my favorites. But I felt like his master, I forgot his master's name, or the teacher that he taught him to be more creative. People are saying how he wasn't a good teacher because all he told him was use creativity. And don't get me wrong, this kind of is some bad advice. But I don't know. Low-key, people say low-key he wasn't a good teacher. Or was it or I think it was Loki or some. No. Who's Nagi's master? I think it was him. Yeah, the dude that was like, everything needs to be perfect and stats and statistics and perfect and, you know, all that. I mean, he was good-ish, but I don't know. Yeah, so I'm pissed at Nagi. Sorry to keep on switching up, but I'm pissed at Nagi because Nagi should not have passed to Rayo. I know that's his personality. He's lazy and he relied on Rayo, but it's just like, Nagi, why, bro? Don't get me wrong. I love my boy Nagi. All right, I'm gonna say it. I love Nagi. All right, he's cool. I know he's the second protagonist. All right, I look. Don't hate on me, y'all. But but I did not read Nagi's side manga. All right, I did not read his story or anything what he went through. Okay, don't hate, don't hate. All right, I just felt like I'm more of a Visagi person. All right, I'm not a Nagi, but I did see pictures and chapters and people talking about it on TikTok. All right, so technically technically I'm caught up. Technically, okay, I'm just saying technically I'm caught up. But yeah, I did say how Rayo copied Shido's moves. One of his apparently his first ever dragon move, and Shido was like, "Hey, because don't get me wrong, Shido. Sorry, I keep saying his name wrong. Shido, he is a fucking goat. I don't care what I know that nigga's a horny devil or some pervert devil, but that nigga he can give other people props. Like some other TikToker said, he gives people who like props, and he was like, don't underestimate your explosions, Mr. Chameleon. And I was like, what? Because I always thought Shido doesn't give people props. I thought he was going to be some villain. And he's, But Shido is a crazy ass nigga. I would say that. He is a crazy ass nigga. But he do give people props, though. All right. Rayo is one of my... Well, I wouldn't say my favorites, but he's one of the Blue Lock people I like. I would say that. Because I like his copy ability move. Because he can copy anyone. And Blue Lock Rival was talking about how, he do advance, you can't do that. It's like, come on now, nigga. But, yeah, Rayo is one of the cool. Kumagami. Let me talk about him, and then I'll end the video. Kumagami, I felt like he can do more. I'm going to say he can do more. I know he wasn't given as much time, all right? But he did have that little bit with Shido, but Shido didn't act like he did. He's like, who are you? It's like, bro, put some respect on Shido's name. Not Shido, fuck. Put some respect on Kumagami's name, you know what I mean? And it got me tweaking, bro. It got me tweaking. But I would love to see Kumagami do a little bit more. I know Noah had him defending, all right? But Kumagami, let's work on that. Let's work, please, all right? That's it. I'll probably make another Blue Lock video since I'm going on for 12 fucking minutes. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this whole thing. I hope y'all watch the whole thing. If I get less views, it is what it is, I guess. I'll probably still make another one. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about. So yeah, sorry. Oh, my dog, he heard about Blue Lock, so he wanted to be an egoist. He was like, I'm gonna be distracted, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll see y'all later.